A lot of people is aware that the only way that we are going to conquer this earth is with love. And that's not true. Right now, the evil demons that took over this planet earth, they are demons. They are enraged in hell. This is why the earth is in their image. So the only way that we can restore this planet earth back to life is that we got to take their own power and use it against them. You cannot fight evil with love. You are going to lose. You fight evil with evil. So what we have to do is we have to get enraged. We have to give them the same power that they gave us. We have to fight them with the same power that they've been fighting us with. And in the end, we are going to win. Why? Because we are the anointed ones. We are the ones with immortal life. We never die. So if they are putting nothing but demonic energy into our earth, we have to give them that same demonic energy back. And they are going to lose. And then we can restore our earth back in the love. We can restore our earth back in life, because the being that is going to restore it is going to have nothing but love in their heart. And now the earth is going to be back in our image full of love, because we got rid of the demons that made it full of hate and hell. But the first thing we got to do is get rid of these beings that created our earth and made it to hell for what it is. And you cannot do it with love. Because if you try to fight evilness with love, you are going to get your ass whipped. That's just like a man abusing you. If a man is abusing you, you is not going to win by keep loving him, by keep forgiving him. You're going to keep beating your ass. But one day if you wake up and he beats your ass and you get the strength to fight back, you're going to beat the shit out of him. And eventually he's going to either leave you or he's going to be in fear of you. And he's going to know not to ever hit your ass again, or he's going to leave. Because you have took the same energy, the same strength, and the same power that he's been putting on you. You have now given it back to him. And now he left the house. Now you own the house. And you will never have no crying anymore. You would never have to be on your knees praying anymore, because you are now out of that life, and you can restore that home back to the peace the way it originally was before you even met the son of a bitch. So the only way that we are going to take over this earth and restore it back to the love and the life that it used to be, we got to get rid of the demons and the entities that made it to hell for what it is. And you cannot do it with love. You fight the enemies with the power that they are giving you. You take their powers and use it against them. Then you restore the earth with love. You restore and recreate the earth with love. But right now you keep forgiving and keep loving these demons and these enemies. And they're going to always do what they do. Because in the end, they know you're going to forgive them. This is why we was indoctrinated with Christianity and religion saying, oh, we must forgive. You can't get into the gates of heaven with hate in your heart, when all we live around is nothing but hate, evilness, and wickedness. We live around it. We breathe it. We think it. We live in it. But yet you can't go to heaven with hate in your heart, but every day you living in it and you breathing in it, and you've been treated as if you this hateful creature. So what can we do to win our earth back? Because we keep forgiving these motherfuckers. We keep loving them, but we keep getting our ass whipped. Maybe if we give them the same energy they giving us, something might actually work. And then once we get rid of them, once we destroy them, then we can restore our earth and make it the way it used to be. So this is why we was indoctrinated since birth. Because they know what they're doing. Everything that we are doing on this planet, everything that we are doing in this reality, everything that we are doing in this astral projection, this dimension, they know what they are doing. They are programming us, because they know that once we come out of our mother's womb, we are going to be slaves and tortured for the rest of our life until we do something about it. And right now, we don't know what to do about it. because we was indoctrinated to do something else when that was the wrong way. Because at 80 years old, you still working. You still being a slave from the moment you was 10. You've been working in the cotton field since you was 8 years old. Now you 80 years old, still working in the motherfucking cotton field in a modern way, but yet you keep forgiving and you keep loving. And you're going to die. Keep forgiving and keep loving. When are you going to wake up and say, you know what, I'm tired of working in this cotton field? So what are you going to do? Eventually, you're going to have to go inside of that house. And you're going to have to face that master. You're going to have to face that slave owner. What you going to do when you get in that slave owner face? What you going to say to him? What you going to do to him? Say, oh, I forgive you? And he's going to appreciate your forgiveness and send your dumb ass right back there in that cotton field. When you go in that house and you do something about it. Now you own that house. You run that house. That land is your land now. Now you can restore it back to the way it used to be because you got rid of the person that was fucking you up. That's my Sunday preach.